Fast food has completely lost its value, and it's becoming more expensive to go get fast food than it is to sit down at a nice restaurant. The other day on the way home from the airport, we usually don't do fast food, but we were so starving, so we stopped and got Shake Shack. We got 4 burgers, 4 fries, chicken things for the kids, and I think like a chicken sandwich. It was $110 with tax. $110 with tax. I was so tired. I was just like, you know what? This is par for the course. Later that night, I had promised my aunt and my mom that I would take them to dinner. I eat out a lot. This is one of my favorite spots. It's really nice. It's affordable. Food is delish. We got 3 alcoholic drinks, bread for the table, 3 appetizers, some dishes, all fantastic. The bill was $81. I made the bill an even 100 because service was great, food was delish, and I had it in the back of my mind that I just spent $110 on fast food, and I'm never doing it again. And sure, if we had a couple more people, it would have been more expensive, but when I'm thinking about like the actual value of it, if I spend $20 or $30 more dollars, again, an entire family can have this large fine dining experience as opposed to $110 on burgers and fries.
We're not happy. Not happy anymore. We were happy. Then you pay. And you find out that In-N-Out has raised their prices too. Like the other food places. Everywhere is raising their prices. I used to pay $8.39 for a while. Then it was $8.71. Now it's $9 even. Like, of course I'll probably come back. But how am I ever going to survive this crisis? Which is one thing after another.
I would just like to know why a medium French fry from McDonald's is $3.39 and a small orange juice is $2.89. This. Smaller than my hand. $2.89. A medium fry that wasn't even full. $3.39. What in the world is going on? That is insane.
Fast food is eating your budget faster than you can eat it. A lot of people think that eating out costs the same as buying groceries, and it doesn't. Eating healthy and buying groceries is far less expensive. Especially you start talking about volume. You could go spend $15 on a Big Mac meal at McDonald's right now and get 2,000 calories and still be hungry 2 hours later. And then you gotta spend more money to eat again. And y'all do that twice a day, every single day. Start spending $200 a week just on McDonald's and pizza and eating out alone. You can go spend $75 on chicken breast, rice, broccoli, vegetables, and shakes and spend way less than that and have food for every single day for the next 8 or 9 days, depending on how many people you got in the family, of course. And you're losing weight and you're getting whole foods. If you eat whole foods, you will get more for your money versus everything being preserved and fast. That's why your budget is so low. You're bleeding money too fast. Stop eating fast food.
People are so poor in America right now, we can't even afford to go to McDonald's anymore. Sales at McDonald's, the largest fast food restaurant in the world, are down, and the company doesn't expect them to rise anytime soon. In an attempt to fix the problem, McDonald's has brought back the poor's menu, value menu. And while the value menu has increased traffic, it has led to zero profits. Why, you ask? Because us broke people are spending less every time we go. McDonald's does not have a timeline for expected growth because they expect us poors to keep eating at home. And they're not wrong. Because honestly, I can't bring myself to spend $15 on a number 4.
Check this out. French fries used to be $1.79. Now they're $4.19. I need some help with this. Let me bring in Ren Mack, head of economic research, and he'll do that. Neil, to me, this is the story. And from 2019 to 2024, a cheeseburger went up 215%. What I'm curious about, was there a time where economists felt like maybe a burger, like eggs, are inelastic, like you can keep raising prices, but they were still cheap enough no one would blink?
Well, at some point, people are going to start responding to higher prices, and that might be happening. But I think the bigger story, Charles, is that labor markets are slowing down, and that's probably going to affect their consumer base more so than prices at this point.
What about I don't know how you weigh this, but the reporting has been ultra negative, right? You look at Michigan sentiment,
Sure.
Unsolicited responses. I heard something negative about the economy or the administration. There's never been anything like this. Can the negative stories in themselves have a self-fulfilling impact?
At some level, I mean, one of the ways bad things happen is through an element of surprise, right? I mean, remember, going into the year, everyone thought things were going to be fine. And we had a very big downward revision to GDP growth expectations inside of 4 months.
I saw McDonald's crying about their quarterly earnings and about how they're way down. McDonald's, bring your food back to these prices right here, and I guarantee you your quarterly earnings will be up. Motherfuckers, don't eat at your restaurant anymore because it is double or triple this price. It's pure economics. It's real simple. When you serve shit food for really expensive, nobody wants to eat there. When you sell shit food for good prices, people will eat there. It's pretty easy. I refuse to eat at McDonald's because the shit's overpriced, and I don't want to pay for overpriced shit. So therefore, I don't eat there. But when you bring it down to this, I may go get lunch there. It's pretty easy. Not only that, your shit looks like a prison now, and it's not happy anymore. It doesn't have the happy colors. It doesn't look like a kid-friendly place, so therefore, people won't go there. Pretty easy.
There are sweet pups that we're going to try to trap today.
Here you go, buddy. He's a good boy.
And here they are reunited together at our shelter. They are literally the sweetest.
Listen, I'm at McDonald's going through the drive-thru. I don't come here that often, but when I want to, good old classic fast food burger and fries, I come here. Well, I just ordered a cheeseburger and a fry. No drink. $7.29. $7.29. Like, remember when that shit used to be on the 99-cent value meal? They don't even have 99-cent value meal anymore. Everything costs so much money these days. Everything. Everything. That's why I just am trying not to spend, because it's absolutely insane. Insane. McDonald's is even so expensive. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, that's it.
Boy, that fast food and eating out add up quick. Yeah. Just think about it. A Frappuccino and a bagel for breakfast. A Big Mac and fries for lunch. A Chipotle bowl for dinner. And don't forget about the snacks in between. You keep doing that every day, you're going to have the biggest back on the planet. And that's about $40, $50 a day in just food. You do that every day, that's about 50 times 360. That's about $17,000, $18,000 a year just on food. And I know groceries are high, but they ain't that damn high. Not if you do it right. Some people can't grocery shop to save their fucking life. A few weeks ago, I was in Orlando for the first trip of the year in a hotel. And in a hotel, you can't really cook nothing. So I'm out eating, just splurging. Man, about 2 days into it, I'm looking at my bank statements like, what the hell? Oh no, I'm eating bologna sandwiches for the rest of the trip. And don't get me started on DoorDash. Boy, y'all must be rich. After tip and fees, you turn that $14 Big Mac into like a $20 or $30 purchase. Just think about this. They package it shiny, they market it slick, with sauces and slogans and choices that stick. But homemade and healthy, that's a joke, because they really want us to be big, back, and broke.
I've been going out to Starbucks to get my coffee every single day, and I realize that that's one of those things that people are like, oh, that's a very poor financial decision. So I considered trying to cut down on it. But then I realized that, like, right now, literally everything is a poor financial decision. Everything that we do is a poor financial decision. Putting 50% of your income towards rent is a poor financial decision. Taking out a student loan for hundreds of thousands of dollars where there's essentially no ROI whatsoever is a poor financial decision. Breaking your ankle, horrible financial decision. You want to get sick? That's a very fiscally irresponsible thing to do, kid. I'm sorry. Literally everything is a poor financial decision based on the definition that we have been told of a poor financial decision. So I'm just gonna enjoy my Starbucks, like whatever. And I think that's the way that like a lot of young people feel right now. Is it's like we've kind of lost the ability to build for the future. So people are just like, whatever. I'm just like, why would I save now? I'm just gonna enjoy my life because this is all gonna come crashing down at some point. So I might as well have my little Starbucks and go to Fire Festival or do whatever I want to do.
How are people affording to eat out? So we were on a road trip. We just got home yesterday, and of course we had to eat out. We were driving from Texas to Arizona, and we stopped for lunch, my daughter and I, and picked up Freddy's frozen custard 2 kids' meals, 2 mini custards. I think she did hers with Reese's. I just did the plain vanilla. I know I'm complaining about my weight, but $29 and some change. Like, you're telling me it costs $30 for 2 kids' meals and 2 mini custards? Who can afford this? Like, what is going on? Like, is it just, am I just now noticing because I never eat out? Makes me never want to eat out again. Are y'all eating out? Like, is there somewhere affordable to eat out? I mean, what in the food prices? It's crazy.
McDonald's is complaining sales are down due to the economy. What the fuck is that? McDonald's, look, I'm going to tell y'all like this. How the fuck do you expect people to eat there when they can go to Outback, Texas Roadhouse, and get the same damn price for a steak and a potato? I mean, you know what you charge for a Big Mac, and after you eat that Big Mac, it sends your ass straight to the shitter. I'm out, y'all. Let me know what you think.
I'm gonna need everyone at Chick-fil-A corporate to tighten the fuck up, because y'all have not been the same quality lately. As crazy as it sound, bro, I swear Chick-fil-A was always like the 5-star fast food experience. Like, I truly believe 5 years ago, if I was to have a heart attack at a Chick-fil-A, the nigga cooking fries will come up and perform surgery on me to save my life. That's the type of service Chick-fil-A had. But I ain't gonna lie, these past 6 months, bro, I've been seeing shit from Chick-fil-A, you know, you would expect to see at a McDonald's or like a Church's Chicken or a Popeyes, but Chick-fil-A? A nigga forgot my sauces the other day, which is bad enough at Chick-fil-A. Again, that's some shit you expect from McDonald's. I was like, bro, you forgot my sauces? That nigga hit me with a, my fault, twin. We is in Chick-fil-A, have some decorum. Y'all letting anyone open one? Y'all letting anyone work there? I'm gonna need y'all to lock back in, bro, because it's not the same Chick-fil-A I grew up on.
I'm hungry. I went to Jack in the Box because I figured it might be cheaper, and I wasn't getting everybody a meal. I was just getting me, Layla, and Jess a meal. And only me and Jess got meals. Layla got the value chicken sandwich, and then I got 4 curly fries. So I got 2 meals, a value chicken sandwich, and 4 curly fries. And guess how much it was? $56.51. Oh, I did get a cheesecake in there too. But $56 for 2 meals, a value chicken sandwich, 4 curly fries, and a cheesecake. $56.51. Whew, it's expensive to be alive.
Oh, McDonald's is lowering their prices again? That's cute. You mean after 4 straight years of gouging Americans during record inflation? And now that people are fed up and walking away, now you're all about being affordable again? Please. You were supposed to be the budget option. The place that parents could go to get a quick bite for their kids without breaking the bank. But no, you had to be greedy. You had to take advantage of people just because you could. Now a Big Mac meal is over $15. That's not fast food. That is robbery with a drive-thru. And now you really want to make us feel like you're doing us a favor by cutting the prices down. Nah, we see right the F through what you're doing. All of you greedy corporations acting like you're doing us a favor by slashing your prices, we see right through the BS. America deserves so much better than fake garbage food that's overpriced and fake corporate apologies. Now the bottom line is, you lost our trust. You lost our business. You had to get greedy and screw over the American people. And now that's it. We're not McLovin' it, okay? We are done with your BS. And that's not just McDonald's. That's a lot of these greedy ass corporations. So if you agree with me, repost this and let me know what you think in the comments. Are you still going to McDonald's? Do you find it to be affordable? Let me know.
Consumers are fed up with higher prices.
Tell me why it was $17 for 3 fillet of fishes.
Huh? Who told y'all was that good to be charging that much for y'all food?
In April, groceries ticked up slightly compared to a year ago, but fast food prices soared 4.8%.
How does that affect your budget? When you're paying more for fast food, what does that do? It makes it harder to live, but then you have to save. So you're like, I can't have my fast food if I save.
In fact, over the last 10 years, analysis from Finance Buzz found a McDonald's Quarter Pounder with cheese meal has more than doubled. Taco Bell's beefy 5-layer burrito spiked almost 200%, and a Chipotle barbacoa burrito is 87% more expensive. Popeyes and Burger King menu items also jumped. As a result, KFC reported slower foot traffic, and McDonald's missed profit expectations for the first time in 2 years. This is lower income earners are spending less on fast food.
To make their menu more affordable, McDonald's is now considering adding a new value meal.
Can I have 1 McChicken, please, 1 medium fry, and 1 medium Diet Coke? Right now, all of this costs $8. And to give customers relief, McDonald's may soon make it a $5 value meal nationwide.
I think that would be great. I would love that.
The deal is set to start on June 25th and run about a month. McDonald's is joining Burger King, Wendy's, and Jack in the Box, already offering similar value meals.
The typical American consumer is much more focused on value now for a variety of reasons. Meal bundles, whether it is at quick service or table service restaurants, have become much more popular.
So what does this inflation data mean for customers? With prices staying high, the Federal Reserve is unlikely to cut interest rates come June. That means that new car loans, new mortgages, and credit card debt will remain higher, more expensive for longer. Jolene Kent, CBS News.